Here I decided to take a solo ride here. My wife has a headache. Normally to the spot here, right off the road. You guys want to park off the road and take a look at these beautiful sights here. It's still gorgeous no matter where you go, to be honest with you. And I'm just right off the road here. This house is occupied. A couple of houses up in the hill. Nice. Put a little paint on there, huh? A little paint on there. Get rid of some of these coconut trees here. Coconut trees on there. It's full of coconut trees. And from there, and this house and probably several more. We get rid of this. Oh shoot, I'm right underneath a coconut tree. I almost lost my damn mind. That's all I need is run a whatchamacallit, and the coconut fall on my head. Jeez. Not good. Oh, we're gonna sit back here. You got more coconuts there. Jeez. What the heck? It'd be a little bird's eye view on where I'm at. I don't know what road this is. Nice, quiet. Very nice and quiet. Banana trees coming up. Coconut trees galore. Jeez. Jeez, look at the coconut trees. You can shake some of that down. And this house here, this is nice, to be honest with you. It looks abandoned. I think it is abandoned. Yeah, definitely abandoned. That'd be something to sink some money into, right by the water here. I don't know, as long as we ain't got no landslides going on here. Got a smaller coconut trees up there. You can get this little property here overseeing the beach. Just cut down these trees here. Oh yeah. That's golden right there. I just got back from the house. Oh, that road going to the house is relentless. Oh, jeez. You need a damn six-wheeler. But nonetheless, we got to get there, do a little work here and there. Put a paint today. We got nothing accomplished. I started putting up a gazebo and got halfway up, you know, getting all excited. Wife was like, you can't leave that up. What about the one I said? You made me go through all this trouble. You know, over here in the U.S., we can get one of them gazebos, you know, those accordion type ones, and we'll just open it up. And when I bought this, I was like, yeah, this is the same thing. It's one of them little accordion ones, you know. In the U.S., it's like $70. I got it here for like $24. It was like 100 pieces. So I'll be damned. So I started putting all the legs together. And after I had it rolling, she's like, "You're not gonna leave that up, are you?" I said, "Oh Lord, you just messed up my day." But it's all good though. It's all good. Number of good times, man. Good times. The Philippines ain't number good times. Ain't no bad times here. So we really didn't do nothing. I was starting to. I was gonna transplant some palm trees and trying to get, you know, a little bit situated, put them in some where they're supposed to be, and the heat, man. You just can't beat the heat. The heat is just ridiculous. You know, I'm sitting in the porch and doing nothing. I got no fan out there and I'm drenched. So I'm like, well, we need to get some fans out here before we even attempt to start working out here. Or be over here at 5 o'clock in the morning or something and get some work that way done at, you know, 5 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to just spend a night there, but it developed a leak in the living room. I gotta fix that, and it messed up some of that sheetrock coming. I haven't even done that yet. I've been so busy doing other stuff here and just hanging. But yeah, I gotta do me some serious work there. I don't know if I want to get up on that roof and fix it. I don't know. I might. We'll see what happens. My coordination is not like it used to be. I don't want to fall off the roof now. But yeah, this is good. This is nice. This is the way to do it. Probably hit the house Not tomorrow. You know, I went all the way to the house because it's like a jungle up there. So I got me this nice weed whacker, you know, nice one, expensive. Then I leave the gas home. I know I didn't leave the gas home. Oh my God. I was like, one of these days that you can't win, the girls are out of school, they're on a vacation. The guy's the only one taking classes in college. But yeah, I'm just hanging out here. Like I said, she has a headache. The heat kills her. She can't be in the heat that long. So I left her home in bed. It is early. It was early when I left the house, like a little afternoon time. I said, let me go out here. Let me go to the beach here, because I was going to come down here because I took this place before with the rock was out. But then I realized now we're at high tide, so there's not much I can do down there. Just enjoy the view, and this is probably, it's about 10 minutes from the house. Nice quiet place except for these tricycles going back and forth. They're like the taxi cab of Manhattan. I mean, they're relentless. I had one of my buddies, Tom, at the IRS. He was like, "Steve, when you get there, don't ever drive." He said, "Just take a taxi wherever you go," because he said, "I never drive. I can't deal with the driving there. The driving is just too much." And I'm like, you know what? I might take you up on that, Tom. I said, I might take you up on that, but then I thought about it. When I got here, I had already bought the car here before I even got here. So I'm like, why am I gonna have a car and not, you know what I'm saying, and leave it parked and take taxi? I'm like, nah, because these tricycle drivers, these tricycles are like 15, 20 miles an hour, man. If you might get a good one at 25 miles an hour, you'll never get where you're going. But once I started driving, it was a little bit hectic, man, because there's no lights and none of that. You know, we're not in a big city, we're not in the capital. But yeah, it was okay. You know, pretty much in everything you got to muscle your way in traffic carefully, but you gotta be pretty aggressive, because if you're not pretty aggressive, you ain't going nowhere. You'll be sitting in that corner for a long time with people going around you. So yeah, you got to overcome the fear of driving, and you got to be aggressive. You got to push in there, and eventually someone is going to stop and let you in. That's just the way it works out here. That's exactly how it works out here. And you know, once I figured that out, and I started driving, it was easy. It was easy. I really like to drive, and I'd rather drive than take a tricycle, that's for sure. You know, driving takes me where I want to go, except the rural places where I get this little cars. Like I said, this little car's getting a beat, and I mean, if I didn't buy it, I should have bought a truck or maybe a Jeep or something. Well, we're not even gonna worry about that now. Right now, it's all about the economy, saving money, gasoline. So we'll put up with the car. That's been pretty good so far. Just take it easy. Don't be in a rush when you get into these rural areas. You know, don't be like me and try to drive on the beach. I got this secluded beach where I live, and I try to drive it on a back road. It's a little open in there. She goes, you know, we'll go over here, and we'll hang out on the beach, you know. And I went halfway, and I was like, I ain't going no more. I said, we ain't getting out of here if I go anymore. So I then even trying to back up the car from the little pathway, which was like probably 6 foot. Yeah, I was hitting every branch in place, and giving this car some character. Yeah, I managed to back it out okay, and I'll never get myself into that predicament again. But yeah, with a truck, I wouldn't even care. I'll just muscle my way right through it. 4-wheel drive. Because that sand it can go both ways. It can be real soft or not. And when I'm running with the girls, you know, if I get stuck, you can say, Papa running solo. So it's up to me to get the car out of there or the truck. But yeah, this is a nice area, man. Like I said, look at the house up there. Yeah, that's where you want to be. overlooking the ocean, man. That's a solid, well, they all the houses, no, not all the houses, but the majority of them are concrete homes. This one, I don't know what happened to this one. I don't know why it's abandoned. It could possibly be a foreclosure, I'm not sure. Maybe some serious damage with the last storm that the owner, didn't have the funds to repair. That could have happened. It's a lot of things that could have happened out here. Because when you're this close to the water, anything goes. And we had a couple of serious storms come through here. And the house survived, except like I said, it brought up some leaks that I didn't know existed. So we'll get that done, and probably next, I'm not trying to rush it. So probably in the next month, being that the girls are out of school, I'll start sleeping over at the house. The only thing, the house is also in a rural area. So, I mean, getting to and from town, it's a task by itself. I mean, it's a task. Because I got some dirt roads, I'm going through jungle. It ain't easy, it's rough. Once you're at the house, you just relax. As long as you got everything you need there, the supplies, whatever you need, extra gas, stuff like that. If anything happened, you all right. You just got to be ready. That's all. I commend her because before I got here, she spent a good time living in the house without me, just her and the girls. And I don't know, she seemed to commute fine. One day I'm waking up 6 o'clock in the morning, I'm going to church, and my mom, well, have a good time, pray for me, you know what I mean? And, I'm thinking everything's good, But then when I get to the house and I see the commute and I see going through the jungle in the dirt road, I'm like, how you do that? She told me, well, it's not easy. So wow, when I was in the USA, you made it look like it was easy. I never heard you complain about it. But I wouldn't want to do that. Wake up 6 o'clock in the morning. She had to do some walking because, I mean, we used to have the street that comes right to the house. It used to be maintained by the city. I don't know what happened with the guy who worked it. He's not around anymore. It has almost grown into a bush. So it's like maybe a 6-foot opening. And that's what I was going to repair, make it into an 8-10 foot opening to get to the house. But I couldn't get that lawnmower going. I didn't bring the gas with me, put it that way. So we'll work it out next time. Next time I'll be better prepared. This time I'm just going to chill out. Maybe tomorrow, maybe I'll try to look for a waterfall or something to show you guys. Because I love the waterfall, but I want a waterfall that I can probably get into. I mean, this island here is full of it here. If I had a jet ski, I would have just went to that island there because I see some white sand there, so that's a good thing.